Hi Gemini, this is Monique with Puissant Ascension, and we're getting ready to look into your money. But first, let's chime. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This reading's for you. My readings are timeless, so when you find them is when you are meant to find them. A big shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for your support. And for everyone who's liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, donating, and booking your personal readings, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Speaking of booking your personal readings, I'm currently offering 50% off because we are in Gemini season. No, you do not have to be a Gemini to take advantage of the offer. Okay, so get in where you fit in. For those of you who have booked your readings, thank you so much for your support. It's my absolute pleasure to read for you. And for those of you who are feeling called to book a personal reading with me, Monique, now's the time, honey, because I am offering 50% off. So be there, be square. My link is in the description box. Book your reading today. Let's get into it. Ancestors, guides, angels, this reading is for my high vibrational Geminis regarding their money and financial opportunities. What messages do you have for Gemini regarding their money? What messages do you have for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities, Spirit? What messages do you have for Gemini? All right, so we have strength, which is Leo energy. We have death, Scorpio energy, and then we have the Four of Wands here. I feel like some of you could be transitioning. Some of you could be moving, relocating. All right. For some of you, this may be a move that you're not really excited about, because it's kind of out of your control, right? So just flow with the current to the best of your abilities. Understand that everything is always happening in your favor, and try your best to remain optimistic during this time, okay? Hence the Strength card. Garnering your strength, using your mental, emotional, physical, spiritual strength to guide you into this new chapter. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Gemini. This is for Gemini regarding their money. Give us the energy surrounding Gemini's money, Spirit. What are the energies surrounding Gemini's money? Okay, now, you know, this right here is what we need to see, isn't it, Gemini? Beautiful. And on top of that, Gemini, this is your crowning energy. The Ten of Pentacles, honey? Okay, Spirit, you better talk to Gemini. You better talk to Gemini abundantly. Thank you. Tell us more. This is for Gemini regarding their money. Okay. A whole new world. I'm hearing that Princess Jasmine song, okay, from the Aladdin. A whole new world, honey. I feel like a lot of you are moving into a whole new world. There's been a lot of things happening in your world, Gemini, and things are beginning to show up and show out in your favor, because things have been a little rocky. I am a Gemini stellium, honey. I can attest that things have been interesting. Okay, even with me being optimistic, life has been lifing in a very interesting way. So this is beautiful. I feel like for a lot of you, this is like the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, Spirit, what's this? Okay, the Four of Pentacles, bringing in stability. I love it. Tell us more. What's this? Okay. And then we have Justice. Okay, Spirit. All right, giving Libra energy. Some of you could have Libra prominently placed in your chart. I have a lot of Libra in my chart. As a matter of fact, my moon, my Saturn, my Pluto, my MC, all in Libra. Yeah, it's a lot, but it's great. So some of you could have this Justice energy that's coming in towards you full circle after, you know, some time of upheavals. What's this? Okay. And the Knight of Pentacles. Beautiful, Spirit. Love, love, love. So yeah, for some of you, you've been going through a situation where it's taken some time for your money to get to you. Okay? You've been planting your seeds. You've been putting your best foot forward. You've been remaining optimistic under the tragic circumstances. And things are beginning to move and shake in your favor, Gemini, for once and for all. Thank the heavens. Bottom of the deck. All right, and an offer of money, an offer of opportunity. Someone coming towards you with a bag. And by bag, I mean money bags, because we talk about money over here. What's underneath the Page of Pentacles? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups representing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you could have prominent water placements in your chart. Others of you could be Gemini, Cancer, Cusper, like me. Some of you could have water sign parents. My mom is a Cancer, so there's that. The Two of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which I like to call, or who I like to call my Wealthy Woman of Leisure card. Okay. So yeah, I feel like things are ironing themselves out, Gemini. Okay. Yeah, financially, putting you in a position of power. Beautiful. Amazing. Absolutely scrumptious. Let's clarify. Tell us more, Spirit. This is for Gemini. Regarding their money and financial opportunities. Make it clear. Okay. Spirit, clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here for Gemini? Regarding their money and financial opportunities. Please and thank you. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay. So some of you could be receiving coins quite abruptly. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. This could be a message of money coming back around from the past. I'm really getting the energy of a seed that you've planted perhaps 6 years ago or longer. All right, things coming right back around. Perhaps 6 years ago, things kind of fell through. I think that was around the pandemic time as well. Okay, so there could have been things bubbling under the surface around the pandemic. And things probably fell through because the entire world shut down, right? There was a major, major global shift. And so things weren't able to come to fruition because of those happenings. So I feel like whatever happened 6 years ago or a little bit over 6 years ago, perhaps even 10 years ago, these things could be coming back around in your favor. It's really interesting that I say 10 years ago because I believe in the last Gemini reading, maybe it was Libra, but the last Gemini reading, I pulled a penny. And it had the date of 2015. That's exactly 10 years from now, or 10 years ago. Okay? So whatever was happening around 2015, this could come back around full circle in your favor. Okay, Gemini? Exactly. Tell us more. Yeah, because Gemini really needs some good news right now. I mean, Gemini has been riding the wave because Geminis are naturally resilient. We're naturally adaptable. We understand the importance of flowing with the current. But Geminis have also been getting a lot of curve balls in life lately, okay? And we're just talking to the universe saying, fix it immediately before we curse you out. Right, Gemini? Exactly. We have Temperance. So I feel like you are going to be seeing a massive difference regarding your money and finances between now and December, or by December. Okay? You've really had to temper your energy. You've really had to balance your energy as well, balancing out the evil twin and the angel twin, right? Because we have it all. So some of you have really had to balance that out, okay? King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, representing Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Spirit, clarify the world for Gemini, please. The world. What is this world ushering in for Gemini regarding their money and financial opportunities, please? Okay, endings and beginnings with the Ten of Wands, releasing the old. Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Beautiful. Mind on your money, money on your mind. The King of Swords again. All right. Give us something good, Spirit. Okay, you're giving us all these people. Why are they here? Queen of Cups. Why are all these people here? For some of you, it could be the dismantlement of relationships with these people, cluttering your energy. You're releasing them with the Ten of Wands, coming into a new world. Good for you. I feel like if people are not adding value to your world, they're depleting your world and they gotta go. You're welcome. Yeah, again, endings and beginnings. Some of you could be ending relationships, partnerships, romantic relationships around this time because it is no longer serving you. Some people stay in relationships for convenience, for codependency, for validation. Those are all the wrong reasons. If you are in a relationship, it needs to be beneficial to you. Okay? I mean, if you are going through a situation too where you're having like aging parents, like what I'm going through with my mother, you know, I feel like my mother and I, although we've had trials and tribulations, I equate my relationships, and I have a happy jar and I have a not happy jar. I feel like the marbles in our happy jar are to the top and the unhappy jar are closer to the bottom. So for me, I feel like I do have enough overflow to care for my mother in a way that I'm able to without depleting all of my happy marbles. Does that make sense? I hope so. That's the way that I, interpret it. So if it's like that, you have an aging parent and perhaps they need you in this time, all right? They need your energy in this time. Make sure that there are enough happy marbles in your happy jar with that relationship. If you are feeling depleted, perhaps take some time away to recharge your batteries. Other than aging parents or children, anybody else can get cut off immediately. And if your parents are toxic, cut them off too. Okay? Do not stay in a situation that does not benefit you or that you cannot give from your overflow is my point. Four of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. Eight of Swords. Spirit, don't play with me today. Don't play with me, okay? I'm not in the mood for shenanigans. Okay. All right, you've redeemed yourself, Spirit, because I was about to go off, Gemini style. So here's what I'm getting. I'm getting with the Seven of Cups, there is a bit of confusion, convolution, but I feel like for a lot of you, this isn't your energy. This could be the energy of the people that you've cut off. Point blank, period. Because you are moving into a new time. You're upgrading your life. Your resources are upgrading, and the people who've once had access to you, who no longer have access to you, could be in their head about it, could be feeling left out in the cold about it. But as I like to say, that's not your problem, Gemini. They have to figure that out. So I feel like for those of you who are dismantling relationships that are no longer beneficial to you, these people could be feeling an array of emotions, an array of feelings. With the 8 of Swords, my worry wart card, the 5 of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, and the 7 of Cups, confusion, convolution. And it could be because you are blocking off your emotions, you are protecting your peace and protecting your energy here with the 4 of Pentacles. Good for you, Gemini. And a lot of people could be heartbroken. You could also be dealing with people who have heart problems, could be going through a difficulty with that, maybe a parent. All right? Give them space and grace to live their life, but make sure that you're still living your life. Okay? And not being depleted. Justice. Clarify justice for Gemini regarding their money, please. Thank you. Okay. The 5 of Wands, I like to call this card my catfight card. The King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Spirit, why is the catfight card here with justice? Some of you could be walking away from a situation here with the 8 of Cups, walking away from uncertainty, walking away from this catfight energy. Spirit, really? And the 9 of Swords? Ew. How is this benefiting Gemini, though? Like, we don't care about this. What is this? And why should we care? Okay, the Page of Pentacles. So it's like somebody's coming in with an offer. Tell us more about this offer, Spirit. We have the Page of Pentacles here twice. Let's bust a grape in a fruit fight already, Spirit. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? What is the Page of Pentacles offering to Gemini? Thank you. Make it clear. Okay. Okay. So I feel like the seeds that you guys have planted anywhere between 6 years and 10 years are finally coming to fruition. I feel like a lot of people who've had their hand in stopping you from flourishing for whatever reason are now basically biting the dust. I also heard meeting their maker. I'm interpreting that more so as meeting their karma for trying to sabotage you, Gemini. Okay? So just let them get their karma, however they get it. Okay? Ain't got nothing to do with you. Well, it has everything to do with you, but it's like, it's not like you're sitting back with your popcorn watching them get their karma. I mean, unless you're a petty Gemini, but typically if you're a petty Gemini, you probably have earth and water prominently placed in your chart. Because for me, I'm not petty. I'm just quick-witted. I say what I need to say and I leave it alone. I'm not going to dwell. I'm not going to wait for your downfall. I'm going to be living my life skipping through the tulips, collecting my checks. And if karma meets you, then let that be the reason. I'm not sitting back watching and waiting. That's more of a Scorpio thing. That's more of a water sign, earth sign thing. They like to see people get their karma. I'm air and fire, honey. I mean, fire can be petty and air can be petty too, but in different ways. You feel me? The ones that are kind of sitting back like this. That's that water and that earth energy waiting for you to bite the dust. That's not what Geminis usually do. We've already moved on. We don't care enough. Exactly. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Okay, yeah, I get it. You know, Geminis, you guys put in the work. You've put in a lot of work over the years, and you're just kind of over this waiting period that you've been in, especially with the Knight of Pentacles being the slowest knight in the deck, honey. Geminis get bored when we're kind of put in like a waiting energy, when we're doing everything to make things move and nothing's happening. And the universe is like, sit down, Gemini. And we're like, we don't want to sit down. We're air signs. Air signs always moving, honey. We're everywhere at once. Why are you trying to make us sit down? Go make an earth sign sit down. They like sitting down. Why do you want to make an air sign sit down? That's not our destiny. But the universe was like, sit down. And when the universe sat us down, we were bored for a minute, but we've also gained enlightenment throughout our downtime. Okay? So look at this downtime that you've been going through, Gemini, as a time of rest and recharge. Downtime is not really Gemini's thing. We're air signs. We're always flitting around doing our thing and having exciting adventures. That's just what we do, honey. Tell us more, Spirit, about the Page of Pentacles, please. Thank you. The Chariot, finally. The Chariot with the Knight of Pentacles is giving me a horse with a jetpack. Not that a horse needs it, but the Knight of Pentacles needs it. Because, again, it's the slowest knight in the deck. Okay? This is coming in ever so sneakily, Gemini. All right? So this new energy could be coming in when you least expect it. It's definitely giving past energy. So someone from your past, an opportunity from your past that may have fell through between 6 and 10 years ago, maybe longer for some of you. All right? Because I know when the pandemic happened, honey, I was pissed. I had a lot of irons in the fire. And I was loving it. And then when the entire world shut down, I was like, what the fuck is this? I got things to do, honey, and money to make. Now, my mindset is I still have things to do and bags to attract. Not necessarily make, but to attract and receive. So the mindset shifted a bit, right, with this downtime. And I'm appreciative of it. Others of you may be appreciative of it as well. Spirit, tell us more about this thing that's doubling back for Gemini. This opportunity that's doubling back for Gemini. Tell us more, please. Thank you. Tell us more about this opportunity that's doubling back. Spirit, you better speak Gemini's language and you better speak it fluently. Okay? All right? Exactly, Gemini. Exactly. Whatever it was, whatever seeds you've planted 10 years ago, it's coming back around bigger, better, bountifuler in your favor. And the people who tried to sabotage you are going to be meeting their karma. And you're going to be cashing checks. I know that's right, Spirit. You better talk to Gemini and you better talk to them with ease, okay? Exactly. Look, we have the Four of Pentacles twice. We have the Ten of Pentacles twice, honey. We basically got the Holy Trinity out here. If you're new here, my Holy Trinity is the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, but we have two tens out here. So look, this is a version of the Holy Trinity. Thank you. Stability. Protecting your energy. Offers coming in left and right, Gemini. I'm going to leave it here. I might pull one of my cards because we're 23 minutes in, honey. I've been taking my time with this one. It's Friday and it's Gemini season. So get in where you fit in. Gemini, if you like my reading style, if you're feeling this vibe, if this resonates with you, but you want to know a bit more tailor-made to your energy specifically, feel free to book your personal reading today. Take 50% off of your reading today. The link to my website is in the description box today. Scroll on my website. I have several different services. Scroll, scroll, scroll to see which one matches your energy the best. Book your reading and take the 50% off today, honey, because I mean, this reading, if this reading ain't delicious, I don't know what is. Let's pull one of my cards, Spirit, and then let's wrap her up. Thank you. Anything else you want to say to Gemini? I really do feel like you guys are in your era of wealth. You've let go of the shenanigans. People are in their feelings because you've let them go. You're getting to your bag. As a matter of fact, you're not getting to it, it's coming to you. Because these are seeds that you've planted over time. These are seeds that you've planted the past 10 years, where you felt like nothing was sticking, but you stayed the course. You stayed consistent. And now things are doubling back around with the Six of Cups. Bigger, better, grander. And you deserve it, Gemini. Congratulations. Congratulations, Gemini. Spirit, let's wrap her up. This is for Gemini. When can Gemini expect their financial windfall to flow into their world? Okay, celebration. Celebration. I'm hearing that beautiful classic song, Celebrate Good Times. Come on, honey. I think it's from the Gap Band. Is it the Gap Band? Remind me. I should know this, okay? Being Black American and all, I should know this. I need to do my research. I think it's the Gap Band, though. Is it? Let me know. Celebration, shindig, good news, festivity, ceremony. Okay. Wealthy goddess, millionaire, moneyed, divinity, opulent, successful, prosperous. I consider myself to be like Creole American because my ancestry were from Louisiana, the deep South, right? But just for the rest of the world to kind of get it, because, you know, here in the Americas, people like me, we've had so many different names, right? We've been named so many different things. I prefer Aboriginal American. That's what I prefer because my people are from here, okay? Deep and centuries deep, right? But, yeah, we'll figure it out, won't we? Exactly. What's this? Oh, spirit, really? Putrid, hazard, cynical, sour, negative, destructive, tainted. Yeah. I feel like this is someone that you guys cut off. Now they're seeing your star rise and, you know, they're in their feelings about it. Oh, we got a time frame. Spirit, thank you for the time frame. We have months, 1 month, 4 months, 2 months, 12 months. Excuse me, 30 days, 90 days. Okay, so 12 months is a year. That's my longest time frame on this card specifically. So this financial abundance could be seeping into your world between now and 12 months from now. So this time next year. And you know what? This definitely resonates, Gemini. I feel like your life is going to look completely different a year from now. And it's because you're finally getting your justice. Well done. Okay, Spirit. Well, this is the language I need you to speak to, Gemini, and I need you to speak it fluently. Rags to riches, 50 million, abundance, millionaire, $1 million. Spirit, you better talk to Gemini. Yeah, and then we have meditate, stillness, rest, ease, tranquility, solitude, calm, serenity, silence. I know that's right. I know that's right. For those of you who do like to meditate, you can tell the people in the comment section that meditation is a game changer, isn't it? Exactly. We're going to leave it there because we're already nearly 30 minutes in. I feel like you guys got what you needed to get. Oh, a penny wanted to come out again, so let's take her. We have family, fearless, and then we have a penny. 1994. I don't know if you guys can see that. Sorry, my nails are crusty because I just cut them off. They were breaking because I've been doing like some moving and shaking. So I just cut them off and now they're a little crusty, but who cares? I'm just living my life. 1994. So for those of you who can remember that far back, I certainly can't. I was an adolescent in the 90s, a mere child, a mere goober. But for those of you who've been living a long, beautiful life, you know, whatever was going on in 1994 could resurface for you now, like a similar pattern. All right, some of you could be going through a Saturn return or a second Saturn return. Be patient with yourself, give yourself grace, and understand that a Saturn return is not the entire transit through the Saturn house, really. It's basically the transit leading up to Saturn and a little after it. So it's not the entire Saturn in that house. It's just like leading up to it and then a few degrees after your Saturn, okay? Remember that. because a lot of people think it's like forever and it's really not, okay? All right, Gemini, that was your reading. Again, if you do want to book a personal reading with me, you do not have to be a Gemini. The reason why I focus on Gemini and Libra on this channel is because I have the energy and the happy marbles to do so, right? But if you are a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Aquarius, whatever you are, if you are feeling called to book a reading with me, book your reading. The energy is going to be your energy. You're welcome. Bye.